What's up, friends? Welcome to the Go Health Yourself channel. I'm John. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. I not only provide info on living a good life with a spinal cord injury, but also living a healthy lifestyle for everybody and methods to improve your mental health through discipline, good habits, and nutrition. Now, I'm starting a Go Health Yourself community as well, and it's going to be a weekly newsletter that I send out. And it's going to be everything that I've learned in the past 10 years, going from depressed, using drugs, and not happy in life at all, to optimal health, quitting substances, and living a really happy lifestyle. And so if you're interested, consider subscribing to that. The link is in the description below, and I think you'll really like the newsletter. So today I think this can help somebody if they have a similar van. If you haven't seen it in the videos before, I have a 1998 Ford Windstar, and it's an awesome van, and it's only got just turned over 65,000 miles. I originally got it with like 32,000, so it was an amazing deal that I found on Craigslist. And it's got a Recon van setup, and Recon makes a bunch of ramps, but this one specifically is the side door that slides open, and it's the ramp that folds out. And this past summer the motor gave out, so we had to do it manually for a little while. And I did a bunch of research and found the original motor, and they're called an actuator motor. And basically it's a motor that pushes out a piston, pushes out and retracts a piston. And they make similar motors, actuators for like power chairs, recliners, hospital beds. And specifically this company, Linac, makes all that stuff for all types of different equipment. But I had to go through a dealer, and the motor itself was a little over $1,000. So I did some research, and I found actuator motors on Amazon. And I took a bunch of measurements, and the first motor I bought, which you'll see in the next clip, didn't work out because the hardware on either end didn't line up correctly. So it took two motors. The second actuator motor lined up perfectly, and I actually planned on filming the whole video today, but today's just going to be part one. I'm going to kind of explain what I did, and I'll show you in the next clip the old actuator motor that I took off, and then the one that didn't work. But this could really help you if you're trying to fix your ramp and you can't get the motor. They come from Germany, and I'm sure some dealers have them around here, but it's such a pain in the ass to go through the dealer, and then it costs a little over $1,000, so it's a little bit pricey too. And the actuator motor that I got was I think it was about $100, so big difference there. So I'm gonna switch to the next clip and show you the actuator motor that came off, and this will be part one of a two-part series. So yeah, any questions for me about the van, definitely feel free to ask. All right. As you can see, I've got the two actuators here, and hopefully you guys can see this okay. And the old actuator is in the back there that I took off the van, and I did some simple measurements and got this new actuator in the front here. And I'm a little bit leery on the motor on the new actuator. It's rated for 1,000 newtons, and the old one is rated for 1,600 newtons. So I don't know much about newtons, but I know that 1,000 is a little bit less. I'm hoping that this actuator here in the front is going to be enough. And I'll kind of push this one out of the way. Kind of greasy, so I'm using my elbow here, but you can see that this rod that comes out, they call that the stroke length. And in comparing the old actuator to the new actuator, they're actually called linear actuators if you want to be specific. But as you can see, this rod, you turn the motor on and it pushes this rod out, which in turn pushes the ramp out, unfolds the ramp. It uses a cable system as well that I'll show you after when I get it all installed. But sometimes it kind of irks me that I can't pick these things up and show you exactly what I'm talking about. But so what I was saying is the thicker piece in the back where the rod goes into, I measured those out, and those line up perfectly. It's just that the new rod The stroke length on the new actuator is a tiny bit longer. So as you can see, this one's actually kind of heavy. It's the sticker, it's sticking to the table. So, but the good thing about the new actuator is you could just stop it when the ramp, gets flush. You could just stop it. So that's no problem. So we'll see how it all works out here. I think it's going to work out pretty good. All right, so that's pretty much it. And stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to try to film it tomorrow when it's a little bit nicer. Today kind of got snowed out. It's snowing like crazy outside, so we decided not to do it today, or I decided not to do it. But consider subscribing to the newsletter and join the Go Health Yourself team. I feel like my insight can really help you if you're struggling just in life in general with health or drugs or anything like that. So thank you for watching, really appreciate it, and thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. And as always, stay strong, stay active, stay creative, and go health yourself. Over and out.